my name's Andy, welcome back to Scottish Steam Productions, and today I'm reviewing the A1 Peppercorn class Tornado in Express Blue by Hornby. Now, to begin with, what do I think about the model itself? Seriously, this has got to be an absolute best from Hornby for what I've seen. Hornby have had their ups and downs recently, but I'm really impressed with this model. Now, one thing I am going to say is that the electric lights that you see on the front here have been separately fitted from the accessory pack that was included, and the nameplates are etched that have also been added on by myself prior to recording this video. So that doesn't mean this is what it comes as. The front electric lamps, aside from the one on top of the smoke box, are separate in a accessory pack. I believe it's located at the bottom of the styrofoam packaging with the brake rigging and nameplates. So that's just that out of the way. Now, as far as detail goes itself on the Loco alone, it is absolutely fantastic with the separately fitted handrails, and I believe the smoke box door handles are separately fitted too. Very well done for the valve gear. It's absolutely incredible, nicely detailed. The rivets where I didn't even know rivets existed. Now, for the next part, we are going to have a look on the inside of the Loco for, closer details of the parts you normally don't see. So let's get to that. So here we are, a little bit closer to the Loco, and as you can see, Hornby have done an absolutely excellent job with this model. From the, I believe they are lubrication pipes on the third cylinder, just here at the front, which is very nice. I'm not quite sure what this plate is here on the smoke deflectors. Someone please let me know in the comments. The Locomotive number 60163 on the smoke box door is absolutely fantastic. The attention to detail when it came to the painting of this Loco is brilliant, as well as the bars, or whatever they are, that attach the smoke box door to the Loco itself, perfectly painted in silver, as well as the smoke box door handles. That's very impressive, as well as the front cylinder heads and the buffers, which is very nice. As well as the overhead warning line stickers just located here, which is a good touch. They have also gone into depth of the whistle, which is in between the smoke box and the right smoke deflector down here. Now, looking in the cab of the Loco, again, very impressive with the amount of physical 3D detail that is in there, and it's not just painted on like previous models have been. I really do like it when they do that, because it shows they're actually trying to make an effort towards the parts that you might not see, just to make the Loco that much better to the modeller's eye, or to the owner's eye. Like the firebox, you've got the LNER. I'm not quite sure what the smoke box, sorry, not the smoke box, the firebox door's name, where it twists on its own axis, or axes. You'll know, some LNER enthusiasts know what I mean. They've got that, and they've included the little hatch that opens the entire firebox door like a normal one would, which is very good and very impressive. I'm very pleased with that. All the way down to the reverser and the injectors, and even some of the dials at the top left of the cab, I don't know if you spot them, is all in there, which is very, very impressive. Really well done, Hornby. Coming around the side of the Loco, again we see that Hornby have gone to lengths such as fitting separately fitted handrails on the boiler, and separately fitted safety valves and bell whistle. As you know, Tornado has two whistles. I believe it has a Grizzly chime whistle and this little well, teapot whistle, shall we call it, similar to the one that Flying Scotsman has, I think, but this one actually doesn't just wheeze, it blows steam through it and sound actually comes out of it instead of just going so yeah, it's absolutely fantastic looking model so far. Let's get in deeper. Now we are here back at the front of the Loco with the other etched nameplate that you can see, as well as some very impressively painted brass pipework going along the side of the smokebox there. It's really well done there to Hornby, very nice. Now with the main locomotive out the way, we shall move on to the lifeblood of Tornado, which is the water coal carrier tender. Now as we come to the front of the tender, we see Hornby have gone to excessive lengths to put insane amount of detail into this tender. Now as we see, the dials up here are all 3D, as well as this, I think it's a plaque or is it a dial? Someone please tell me. The door up here where the fireman will pull more coal down into the little bay or scoop down here if he's struggling to get some out. And I believe they are the water injector dump valves. No, not dump valves. The waste valve directory valves, I think. These little red handles here have been electrically placed. Little maintenance cabinet up here, 3D, very nicely done. As well as the two little ones down here on the left and on the right. This is very, very impressive from Hornby, which I'm really pleased with. I had a previous Tornado, if you remember, in BR Green, Apple Green, and none of this was here. These dials up here were not 3D, like they weren't physically there, you couldn't feel them, they were just drawn on little stickers. The coal, there was actually none there, like there is here, where they've sculpted on. It was just a little bunker, and there was nothing in there. This cabinet up here wasn't there, neither were these valves, sorry. So in a way, I think Hornby have done better on Tornado than Batman have, which is really, really impressive. Moving on to the back of the tender, we see the fixed electric lamps that come fitted to the tender. I did not have to fit these myself, they were already on there. As well as silver buffer heads and electric overhead warnings. Batman have also fitted the steps that the fireman, driver or cleaner would use to get up to the water lid up here. And I'm sorry if I'm getting some of these words wrong, I haven't done my research properly. It's what they would use to get up to the water lid up here and use the water tower to get water into the tender. Those steps were not on the Batman model. Again, Hornby have done something better than Batman. Again, Batman can do something better than Hornby. Hornby can do something better than Batman. Some models are better than others. Some models are worse. In this case, Tornado from Hornby has blown the Batman Tornado out of the water. I'm really, really impressed with this. And if that wasn't enough, Hornby have also done eccentric, exceptional work on the axle boxes on the tender, and they've also put this little plaque here. I'm not too sure what it is. If someone knows, please let me know in the comments below. It will be much appreciated help. As you can see, the springs are very detailed. They've riveted where each plate would separate and join onto a new one to represent that extra feel of realism. And they've even painted the tender wheels black with a silver rim. So again, on the Hornby one, Tornado just had these spoke wheels that you'd find on wagons, and they just really didn't look the part, but here they've painted them black, and it just makes the Loco look so much more better. I'm really, really happy. So what do I think of the Hornby Tornado overall? Well, I am absolutely astounded. This is by far one of the best models in my fleet, aside from the little 009 gauge Peckett St. George that is just over here off screen on the right that you can't see. I need to do a review on that soon as well. But right now, I'm going to show you a couple of clips of Tornado running that I recorded while I was at my Locomotive club, just to give you guys an idea of how smooth and how well this model runs when it comes to hauling a small load. It has a Crimson and Cream BCK to represent its support coach, which I sadly don't have, but I am going to try to get it in the future so it's that much more, well, real. I'm all about making things too real. It'll get the best of me. So, here is the footage that I recorded last week.
I did think it'd be nice to do because it's too bad.
Okay, so that is it from me, and I have to say I am going to have to give this Loco a solid 9 out of 10. Why is it missing one? Well, I'll explain why. The fact that I had to fit the electric lamps on the front myself was a little bit annoying, and it's really fiddly. And not only that, but there are no recommendations or recommended instructions in the pack to tell me what I should use or how I should do it, which was quite frustrating as I was trying to put those 3 little lamps in for 2.5 hours last night, and it was really frustrating, and I just gave up, and then I did it this morning. And now they're firmly set in place and I'm really happy with them, but I wasn't happy that they weren't there in the first place. Another thing is that when I tried to set it off the first time it was running, for some reason it stopped, carried on stopped, and then it ran perfectly. So I don't know if that's a problem with it being fresh out of the box, because this is a brand new model out of the box. The previous owner bought it straight from Hornby, but never ran it. So this is a fresh Loco. It might just because it's not been run in a long time, because I believe the model came out in 2015, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, absolute solid 9 out of 10. I bought this Locomotive for £157 and it is digital fitted and runs fantastic now. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. I recommend you hunt this Loco down without the TTS sound, because that just ruins it. If you want to put sound in this Loco, I recommend you get the Lock Sound V4 for the Tornado. That sound system is absolutely amazing compared to the crap that is the TTS sound. I mean, yeah, it is cheaper, and if you want to go for that option, by all means. I just myself prefer the Lock Sound V4 for Tornado. So for now, that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching this review. I hope you liked it. Leave a like and a good comment if you did like it. Leave a dislike and a bad comment if you didn't. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video, and see you later. Bye.